The most appropriate time for me to give up my day job was when the programs delivered by ICANN, there was such a great demand for that. So that was a decision where it helped me to leave full-time employment.
It can be quite a tricky decision of when is the right time to give up your day job, because quite often when people set up their business, they're actually working, or they take a part-time position to be able to support their personal expenditure. At the same time, they're busy developing their business idea, trying to create new sales, and it's at that point that their business seems to take over their part-time position, and that they're so busy that they're at a point where they say, that's enough, I can't do the part-time role, I need to work on the business full-time. And it's at that point, it's where that's the time that you need to give up your part-time job.
I gave up my day job when I found I was in a position to concentrate fully on the business. But you have to do it gradually, I think. Unless you start with a lot of financial resources behind you, everything has to be a gentle transition from one phase to another. If you're very lucky, you might find somebody who's prepared to finance you and give you that jump. But in the end, you've just got to make that decision with the best guess you can that you are going to survive and succeed. You can always go back to your day job if running your own business doesn't quite work out.
Really hard decision, especially if you've got a family, because you've got to pay the mortgage, and it's such a big risk to let go of the salary. In my opinion, the time to let go of the day job is when you can see the risks sort of even out a little bit. You'll never get rid of all the risk in the business, but when you can see the risks even out, you've actually got to take the plunge. And to be frank, a lot of people don't take that plunge because they can't let go of the salary. On the flip side of that, once you do let go of the salary, you'll find that your time expands, and there's so many more opportunities out there that you can only look at. So there are the pros and cons.
I gave up my day job after about 4 months. Project First Card actually started in May this year. Obviously it's now November, and we incorporated in August. So there was a good few months there that I was actually working on the business, making sure that it was a viable project before I actually gave up the day job. I needed to know if it was going to be profitable first. Once the figures added up, that was the point when I decided that the business was a profitable venture.